Well, giving us an update on all things Allen County is Allen County Commissioner Cory Noonan. Welcome, Cory.
Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, of course. So let's talk about first capital projects that's happening in Allen County.
100%. Everybody's excited about the building downtown. You know, we've been talking about it for so long, and you know, we said once it comes out of the ground, it's like a corn stalk or a sunflower, right? Once it comes out of the ground and it's there. Yeah. So you see 3 stories, you see elevator shaft, you see the steps coming out. So all the work that's going in thus far, right? The behind the scenes, at the table, the budgeting, you know, you're starting to see that fruition and see the contractors, you know, all that coming together, you know. There's certain things you don't ever want to see made, you know, but then once it's done, it's fantastic. A building like that is something that's very public, but awesome. You know, we talk about the team that we have, the elected officials in the county, and what that's going to mean for that team, and then really what that means for the next step, right? So we've talked about how we're going to be able to then vacate the courthouse and then move to that structure, you know, that's a couple hundred years old and needs a little bit of love. It's not conducive to county government in 2025. So we're going to be able to vacate that and then begin the process of working on updating that and renovating that. So we're exciting. I mean, it's moving forward. It's progress.
Yeah, you are right though about talking about moving along, because there was a big hole in the ground, and now you see it coming together, and you know, soon it'll be home to so many different departments.
Right.
So.
And we're very proud of the swimming pool the city has.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's going to be the big event, I think, tomorrow with that. For a while there, we didn't know if we were going to have another swimming pool there, but at the end of the day, the basement and the steel and everything is in place, and it's starting to take shape. Coming here today, I was sitting at the traffic light. You can see the front door. Just thinking about all the time I'm hopefully going to be walking in that front door. It's very exciting.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for so long, but the anticipation, and when it finally does happen, the excitement is actually there, you know, something that you can use year round.
100%. And back to the courthouse, and it was built back in the 1800s for county government at that time. You think of 2025 where county government is, whether or not it's the jail, the courthouse, court system, the administrative side, things have progressed. And it's with our elected officials that continue to take not just the knowledge, but you know, the computerization and all that kind of stuff to make the process easier, more conducive for, you know, the citizens of Allen County. And that's truly one of the reasons the building is what it is. To make, when you have to come in and do some service with Allen County, it's going to be more conducive for the citizens of Allen County to come in there and do their business, right? You come to the courthouse now and you got to find your way, and you know, this office is tucked here. This is going to make it very much more conducive, and really when the courthouse is done for the courts, it's going to make it so much better for them.
Yeah, and a lot of people, some people will fight against change, but you really have to agree with change and go with the times, because if you don't, you get left behind, right?
100%, and it's generational. Right? This has been something that this Board of Commissioners and the previous board has been focused on, and we're fortunate to be able to save the dollars to do this project. But it's a generational jump. And yeah, change is tough, change is difficult, but at the end of the day, you know, when it's easier, when you're able to pull up on the street, walk in, walk out, you know, it's going to make life, it'll be in the past, right? I mean, we'll think about the time going in and paying your property tax in the courthouse. Now you'll be doing it in the new building right there.
Right. You can't live towards the past, but you can live 100%. For the future. So let's talk about real quick about the budget for this next year. How's that coming along?
It's coming. Right now is the planning process, trying to get our ducks in a row. You know, you're 7 months through, so you're looking at the dollars that come in 2025. We're a prospective budget, so we look ahead in 2026, and that's how we budget. You know, sales tax is huge for our budget, right? It's the main funding source for the county. So, you know, you keep an eye on the sales tax and how that's going, and then all the other dollars coming in. But again, we'll be working with our elected officials, and again, can't commend enough the team that we have. It makes the process a lot easier than it is in other entities.
Yeah, well, Cory, keep up the good work, and thanks for giving us all the updates.
Thanks for having me.
All right, well, don't go away, because medical news is coming up next.